Good morning, everyone, and I am creating a video to help you understand some of the work that you're going to be doing this week with your word work. And we're going to continue with parts of Greek words. So 2 weeks ago, you looked at the sounds that had a CH or a K. The Greek word was a CH. You looked at the sound of F, which is either an F, which is standard English, or a PH, so like telephone. And you looked at micro. So this week we're going to continue with that, and I just want to give you a little bit of learning so that you understand what your goals of today are, but also to cure any misconceptions that you might have. So our outcomes and goals are I'll be able to use words that include the Greek word parts of bio and micro, and I'll be able to use words that include the Greek word parts of scope and tele. So these are all word parts that I'm sure you've heard somewhere before. Now it doesn't necessarily mean that you've used them a lot, but we do have a lot of words associated with them in the English language. So it's very important that you learn what they mean and be able to use them in sentences. So the instructions for this week, and I'll go through them step by step, but then I'll show you. First of all, you are going to write down your 3 favorite foods with proper grammar on slide 3 in a list format. And that's a review of last week. And like I said, I'll go over the slide in just a moment so you can see. Remember, with a list, you have to put commas between every item that you're listing, as long as there are more than 2. But I'll show you in just a second. Then on slide 5, you're going to list as many words that you can that have the word bio in it. And I'll even give you an example or a couple examples. But I want you to think of your own. Then you're going to tell me with a Vocaroo or with words on that slide what the word bio means. With this, you might have to do a little bit of research. Google isn't a bad place to look because they have some great definitions of specific words like this. It'll help you make sense of some of the words that you already know, and again, I'll use that as an example on the slide. On slide number 6, so after you complete that one on bio, you're going to try to define the words based on your understanding of the word bio. Then you are going to, on slide 7, list as many of the words that you can that have the word micro in it. Again, a lot of English words have the word micro in it. I'm sure you've heard of some of them, but I also have an example for you as well. And then again, you are going to tell me what micro means. So, again, listing review. This was last week's work, so most of you have already done a rock star job on it. You're going to just do this as a brief reminder to me that you know what to do. So you are going to list at least 3 of your favorite foods. Could be macaroni, could be pizza, could be ice cream, could be tacos, whatever it may be. But you're going to write it as a sentence. And your prompt is, my favorite foods are, and it's going to be something, something, and something. Or again, you can have way more than 3. But the big thing is, after each one of those items, you have to have a comma to separate those items. Then, you are going to list as many words as you can that use the word bio. So the example that I gave is a biography, and that's something that we've already been learning about in our literacy class. So you might also have another word that has that word biography in it that also has the word bio in it. But I want you to list at least 5 different words that you know of that have the word biography in it, and then think about what it might mean based upon that. Again, if you need to look it up in Google or some other source, you're more than welcome to do so. Then I want you to go to the word micro. And I want you to do the exact same thing. So the example I have here is the word microphone. Many of you have heard of that. Actually, you have a microphone in your computer. And I want you to list as many words as you can that have the word micro in them. And again, think of what micro means, and if you have to, look it up and see. But these are both root words from the Greek words. Then what I want you to do is with these 3 words, I want you to try to define what they mean based upon the word micro and then the other words. So for example, once you find out what micro means, think about what that means along with scope. And you can even think of what a microscope looks like, and it might help you. Same thing with microphone and microclimate. Good luck on your assignment this week, and if you need any assistance, make sure that you email me.